Some sporty cars are only pussycats. Pontiac's GTO is all tiger. One of the wide-track tigers from Pontiac. GTO.
Well, we've got our own tiger under the hood. Welcome to the Cars of Palm Springs. I'm Denny Adams, your host. This episode will be featuring the 1966 Pontiac GTO. So hop in, let's go for a ride. So we have a pretty standard interior. Has a nice walnut veneer dash, grab handle over here, or as we call it, the holy handle. So now we're on our way to the Palm Springs Air Museum for the walk-around segment. Well, hello there. Thank you for coming to the Palm Springs Air Museum. We have 73 aircraft in inventory. This is our 25th year of operation, which we're very excited about. And we have everything from the 60s heavy metal, which I got next to me here, from the Wright brothers, all the way up to a new F-117 stealth fighter that'll be coming into the collection in 2021. So if you're ever in Palm Springs, come out and see us. So now we're headed to the Palm Springs Airport to do the tech spec.
airport used to be an Army airfield. Over here was one of the old runways to our left. It's now a parking lot. And the existing runways were also part of the old airfield from World War II. So here we are at the Palm Springs Airport. Let's go check out the terminal. So we're here in front of the Palm Springs Airport Historic Terminal. So the terminal was opened in 1966. It was designed by Donald Wexler. Behind me is Talkowitz Way. That's where the Army barracks were. So this is the tech spec segment when I show you around the car.
The Pontiac GTO was created in 1964 by John DeLorean, Bill Collins, and Russ Gee. They believed Pontiac should make a smaller, sporty car that appealed to the speed-minded youth market. They worked around GM's policy of limiting large engines to large cars by offering a 389 V8 as an optional upgrade to the existing midsize Tempest model. John DeLorean took the name GTO from the Ferrari 250. It stands for Gran Turismo Omologato, which means certified as a Grand Touring race car, which it was not. In 1966, the GTO became its own model with the new Coke bottle body styling and louver taillights. This car was built in GM's Fremont, California plant, which is now a Tesla factory.
So before we begin, our producer, Mr. Dell of Palm Springs, has a pop quiz for you. Aside from the tiger, what other animal is associated with the Pontiac GTO? Is it gazelle, gopher, or goat? If you answered goat, you'd be correct. It's a shortened term for GTO. So this particular model is a sport coupe. You can tell by the B-pillar here. The color of this car is Martinique bronze. So let's check out the engine compartment. It's a 389 V8. It puts out 335 horsepower. It has a Carter 4-barrel carburetor. So check out the cool gold interior with the bucket seats. Check out the louver taillights that started with the GTO in '66. So this particular car has the optional Rally 1 wheels. So let's check out the massive trunk, and here's one of the original hubcaps. It's 206 inches long and 74 inches wide. It has the original yellow and black California license plate and car dealership frame. So I want to show you something special. We're going to drive to the Sunmore neighborhood and show you a remnant of World War II Army airfield. So this whole residential area was part of the Army airfield base. And just up here is one of the former tie downs where they would park aircraft. So as we mentioned, this used to be part of the airport. We're just a block away from the main terminal. This is where they used to tie down the military aircraft in World War II. So now let's hit the open road. For me, this is a pretty cool car. When I was a kid, these were pretty inexpensive used cars in the 80s, early 80s. You could pick these up for $900, $1,200. They'd be rusty, kind of beat up, but they sure were a lot of fun.
The U.S. Department of Transportation is created. Batman and Star Trek debut on TV. The Miranda Rights warning goes into effect. Kevlar and fiber optics are invented. California Dreamin' by the Mamas and Papas is number 1 on the Billboard's Hot 100 chart.
GTO is really a fun car to drive, especially if you're going in a straight line. So thank you for joining us on the show today. We hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like and subscribe.